So there's always something different that I'm trying out somewhere in the grove, and behind me is one of those little quick projects. At least a few years back when I did it, it was very quick and simple. I had this metal pot. It came with the property. It's rather old, and it was so old that the bottom had rusted out of it. So it was basically just, a circle kind of thing. And I thought, why not put it in the ground and put some seeds there? So I did that. There are 4 seeds, and now there are 4 trees. And what's even more fun about getting 4 trees is that each one of these trees flowered for the first time this year. So it has not been 10 years, and still they did fruit. Well, at least 3 of them fruited. I think that all of them set some fruit, but then some of them dropped the fruit after it was set. So right here we have one of the fruits, and this is actually coming from this tree right here. It's sort of hard to tell which is which, but this is the northeast tree. There are 4 different trees there, and it looks like it's from the southeast one, but no, it's from the northeast. It's just hanging over. And then this one here, this branch is actually the southeast. Oops. Getting a little bit confused here. The northeast is definitely encroaching on that territory of the southeast. So the fruit that the southeast one set, I don't think it held. I do not see anything. This is the southeast. I don't see anything on it. So next year for southeast. But then we have 2 on the other side, the west side. So we have this tree here, and this I consider the star performer. I had to actually get a prop stick because there's so many fruit on this branch that it was like dragging on the ground. So we've got a lot of fruit hanging, and we've actually had a couple fruit ripen, and it is a nice, tasty, classic mango flavor. So, yeah, just not really any fiber in it either. So, 2 different varieties from this little project. And then we have one more tree, which is back here, which is the northwest tree. And that one is holding fruit also. So, it's sort of funny. It's like they had a meeting, a team meeting, decided that this was the year to flower and produce fruit, and they all pretty much did it. We had one holdout, but I think it probably was just the bad luck as far as the timing of the growth of the tree or the growth of the fruit. So we've got like these 3 varieties, and the thing that's sort of funny about it is that this variety back here we have quite a bit coming off of the northeast seedling here, and let's see if there's one that's ready to pick. Well, I'm going to pick this one, even though it's a little bit green, but it is interesting because this has got all of these sap beads on it right here and over here too. And those sap beads really and the shape of the fruit really remind me of an existing variety. That is the one that it reminds me of is K3, which became Kathy. And so I happen to have a Kathy fruit somewhere close, so let me see if I can find it. So here's the mango that I just picked off of the tree, and I happen to have one that we found earlier today from the same tree, and it's ripe. So that's what it's looking like, ripe. And then we have one from our Kathy or K3 tree, and that's what it looks like. So it really, really looks like that, you know, like the same fruit, which is weird because K3 or Kathy is monoembryonic as far as we know. And that, when you have a monoembryonic seed, basically you almost always get something different from the seed parent. In this case, it looks like it's absolutely identical. There's, you know, the shape, the way the skin is, everything. And we actually tasted this one, which is known Kathy, and we had somewhere one of the seedling fruit that was also available, you know, also ripe and ready to eat at that same time, and it was basically the same fruit. So even though Kathy is supposed to produce something a little different from the the Kathy fruit, I should say. So even though when you plant a seed of Kathy, it's supposed to give you a fruit that's different from Kathy. In this case, it looks like we probably planted a Kathy seed and got a Kathy fruit.